Hey guys, and welcome back. As you can see, I'm up here in one of my favorite places, the Santee Swamp. Love being up here. Try to get up here as much as I can. Today, I'm going to give you my 5 best pre-season waterfowl tips. Y'all stay tuned, because if you follow these tips, you'll be more successful in the field. Your shotgun is probably one of your most expensive items that you will purchase while you're duck hunting. And keeping it clean is essential. I see posts all the time on social media, different outlets, on my gun won't cycle, my gun's not cycling. More than likely, you've got a maintenance issue. That maintenance issue is you need to clean it. And I'm not talking about just wiping it down. I'm talking taking it down, all the way down. I mean completely taking it down, taking it apart, and putting it and cleaning it and giving the deep cleaning. I did a video a while back, and you can see that up here somewhere, up in here, wherever. But take a look at that video, and that will show you how I clean my guns after the season. I usually do it once a year, right after the season, sometimes twice, depending on if I've dropped my gun by accident, it's gotten full of mud. But I am going to deep clean it at least once a year. And if you do that, your guns will cycle. If it doesn't cycle after that, then you've got a gunsmith problem, and you probably need to take it to a gunsmith. Getting your gear cleaned can be a lot of things. Cleaning up your decoys, get them washed off, use some regular water and maybe a little bit of soap if you think you need it. Use a brush, dry brush, to knock all the dry mud off and stuff off of it, and then dunk it in some water and just kind of get all that mud and grit and grime out. Clean off your decoy lines, make sure there's no excess vegetation. You may inadvertently pick up some invasive species type aquatic plants, such as giant savania, and you surely don't want to be taking that to some other lake or some other place and getting that infested. So when the duck season's over, or during now that it's the summertime, is a great time to pull your decoys out, get them washed up, get them cleaned up, get them looking like new. Check your lines, make sure that they're good, make sure your crimps are good, get any excess vegetation off of them. Also cleaning out your boat. If you have a dedicated duck boat, it probably needs a cleaning. If you got a permanent blind that you hunt out of, it probably definitely needs a cleaning. Getting all the mud off of your gear, your jackets, and that kind of stuff. This is a great time to start doing that. If you do that, your gear will be in tip-top. Plus, you'll be able to find out that if maybe some of your gear is just worn out and you need to maybe need to replace it. Now is a great time to just throw a few bumpers in the yard for your four-legged friends. You know, your labs. You know, people got Labradors, Chesapeake Bays, Golden Retrievers, Boykins, even the old French Poodle, and you have a list goes on retriever dogs. Now is getting them outside, throwing a bumper or two for them. Don't overheat them. It's hot. They have a harder time trying to cool off than you will. Take them to a small pond, let them get in some water work, but don't work them that long. Just 3, 4, 5 bumpers, just to get them used to hearing your commands again, And most dog people, they train their dogs year round, I know, but some guys just don't have the time. We have longer days right now. When you get off work, take your dog outside, let them run around, throw a bumper or two, and trust me, it will be better in the long run for you this coming season. This is where I fall. Each and every year I say that I'm going to be out there at a gun range shooting skeet, shooting sporting clays every summer, getting back in practice. And I do fall hard on that. Every year something comes up. You know, you got vacations, you got this, work gets in the way. The gun range is closed by the time you get home. You're working weekends. But do your best to get out and get to these gun ranges, shoot a box. Yeah, take a box of 25. You can go to a state-sponsored sporting clays range or state-sponsored skeet range. The one I have that's local is about 20 minutes away, and it cost me $5 to shoot 25 clays, not including the box of shells. So go up there, spend a day, take a couple of boxes with you. If you can go more than once a week, at least go once a week and try to shoot a couple of boxes just to knock the rust off. And trust me, it'll help you out in the long run. When them ducks are coming, zipping through the trees and coming down, you can get on them a whole lot faster. So try that. Get out there and shoot more often. Scouting is, most people, when they think about scouting for ducks, they are about a week, 2 weeks out from the season. And that's when they get out there and they start looking. I scout year round. Anytime that I get a chance to come out here, I'm going to be looking not just for ducks, but for other things. Vegetation. A lot of vegetation. This is when you're going to see your vegetation. And today, we have a lot of low water right now, so there's a lot of high vegetation that are growing up on the banks and out in these flats. And I'm going to be looking for things that I'm going to be looking for in my area is things like sparkleberry bushes, or as some people call them, button bushes. You're not going to see them all seeded out. You're going to see them with a white fluffy ball on them right now, kind of a greenish white tint to it. You're going to see other vegetation that's going to stand out, and it's going to look like a little lizard tail. And by the way, it's just what it's called. It's called lizard tail. Summer ducks or wood ducks love them. They absolutely love these things, and they grow up to about 4 foot high. So if the water does come up and they've already got to stand about 4 foot, those seeds are going to be right there where they want them. And if it's low, they will actually walk up on them and get into them. Like I said, summer ducks love these things. Other ducks love them. If you can find 2 or 3 stands, that's where I'm going to be looking when it gets closer to the duck season. Other stuff is pondweed. It's a great time of the year to start looking for large amounts of pondweed, or duckweed as some people call them. Other things is your natural millets, your smart weed, that kind of thing. You're going to be seeing huge stands. And don't forget this. Now, there's no nutritional value that I'm aware of as when it comes to alligator grass down here in the South. As far as I know, ducks don't eat it. But there's a lot of invertebrates, a lot of little freshwater shrimp and little small snails. It makes a lot of cover for the little ducks when the ducks are just got hatched out and the baby ducks are out. There's a lot of cover from predators, overhead avian predators can't get to them. They can hide in that grass. These are also places that you want to look at. Like I said, the grass may not be what they're wanting to eat, but it's a great place for them to hide, and they can get those invertebrates that they desperately need when they winter down in the South, so they can have a better egg production next spring. So these are the things you need to start looking for this time of year. Great time to do it. You can do it while you're fishing. You drop your trolling motor down, you're fishing, you're looking around, you're finding different things, and you're quiet. You're not spooking stuff. And who knows, you may come up on a summer duck nest, or maybe even see old Mr. Alligator himself. But it's a great time to get out. Okay guys, well, this is my best 5 preseason tips. There are a lot more, and if you like these kind of videos, do me a favor and leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, and of course leave a comment. And we'll catch y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365.